Hello, candle lovers. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Greg, and this is All About Candles, and I have a review for you today from Bath and Body Works. This is Argyle's Pineapple Pizza from the Stranger Things collaboration. And on the back it says, Surfer Boy Pizza. Try before you deny. The new Stranger Things candles just got released, and I took a quick peek at them online today, and I'm much more excited about those fragrances than I was about this set of fragrances. The new ones look like they're a lot more sort of like spooky, interesting, fun fragrances, whereas these ones were kind of just like all the characters' favorite foods. I have to say that I really disliked this fragrance. Now, I'm not gonna say that it is a bad fragrance. I don't think that the point of doing reviews is necessarily for me to pass judgment as to whether or not I personally like the fragrance or not. I think the point of doing reviews is to give other people an idea of if they would have liked the fragrance or how it performed, like those types of things. And so I am gonna say that this is one of my least favorite fragrances that I have burned in a long time. However, it was actually a pretty good candle from a subjective point of view. So let's get into the scent notes a little bit. We have got baked pizza dough, juicy pineapple, and fresh basil. Now, Argyle isn't even one of the main characters in Stranger Things. He's kind of this dude that like smokes pot and drives a van and delivers pizza and helps the kids out a couple of times when they're in a pinch. So this is kind of a deep cut. So the fragrance itself is like, it's like a warm, kind of flat pineapple vibe on top. And then in the middle, there's like a doughy starchiness. And then there's also a little bit of like an herbal, like a basil. Basil's listed as one of the scent notes. There's definitely a basil in there. And it's just, you know, I have to say that it is a pretty authentic smell. So kudos for that. It really does smell like you just opened the lid off of a box of pineapple pizza. Here in Canada, it's always a pineapple and ham pizza. I don't know where it is elsewhere in the world. I guess Argyle just likes basil and pineapple. This is not a fragrance for me, but I can imagine there'd be a lot of people out there that think it's a good one and that appreciate sort of the novelty of it. I have to say I wasn't thrilled with most of these Stranger Things candles. I'm looking forward to getting the new ones soon. I've been kind of burning them in order of my least favorite to the one I like the most, and I have to say that this one and Eleven's Waffles just did not impress me much. As Shania Twain would say, that don't impress me much. And I liked Hopper's Coffee and the Steve Scoops a little bit more. That one's basically like a vanilla cookie candle. So yeah, no, I mean, this fragrance is not for me, but if you like the smell of pineapple pizza and you want your home to smell like that, good on you. And the other thing too about this candle though is that it performed really well. I mean, look at how white and clean that wax is still. No sooting, no discoloration, nothing like that. I believe that this candle had the thin core wicks on it. And so it burned really nicely from top to bottom. And strength and throw was good too. Strength and throw was at a solid 7. And that's in my sort of more open area. Like it was consistently a 7. Really clean burn from top to bottom. And so, I mean, if this is your fragrance, then this was a good candle. Like it just wasn't for me. It really wasn't. And, you know, I put up with about the first half of it in my house, and then I put the rest of it outside to burn out there. And, you know, I think it's really interesting that these Stranger Things candles and also the Bridgerton candles, I noticed that despite what you think of the fragrances, I have noticed that these collaboration candles have burned really nicely. And I mean, I can't help but kind of wonder if, Bath and Body Works is just trying to make sure that they're putting out a slightly higher quality product when they're doing these collaborations with companies, because I burned Danbury Shortbread and Wisteria Garden from the Bridgerton collection, and they were okay fragrances, but I noticed that the burns were so clean and the strength in the throw was really good. Like, they all looked like this by the time you were done burning them, like clean white wax, clean jar. And so I can't help but wonder if maybe they're putting a little bit more effort into their collaboration candles because they don't want to, I don't know, sully the name of their Netflix collaborations and their Netflix partnership. I mean, this is kind of like tinfoil crazy person theory, but I'm just saying that I've noticed it. None of these collaboration candles dud out and get really crappy at the end. Maybe they do. Maybe like I said, I've only burned 2 of the Bridgerton, but so far I have burned a little bit of all of these ones, and they're all doing quite well. So it frustrates me a little bit because it would be great if Bath and Body Works would consistently put out candles that burned beautifully from top to bottom. No dudding out, no soot, no smut, no nothing. And so I think that is really interesting. This candle's obviously not a repurchase for me. I'm not sure if you can still get it. I am seeing these candles and Hopper's Coffee candles. When I was in BBW about a week ago, they still had the pineapple and the coffee candles. So maybe some people are still able to pick these up in the store. I don't think that a couple of them were all that popular. But anyways, not a repurchase for me. However, I would recommend it. If you like the smell of pineapple pizza, it was a good candle. It was a good candle, good performance, strong fragrance, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, not bad. I mean, not great, but not bad. Sorry for such a confusing review today, folks, but that's what I've got for you. Those are my thoughts. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. If you could thumbs up this video, that would really help support me. Leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and until next time, my candle-loving friends, let's burn some candles and bitch about it. Thanks, folks. Bye now.